But a mat return really is only a last ditch effort. I'm trying to bump him. He starts coming up. Once he's coming up, I'm looking to get my hands locked as soon as his knee comes off the mat. We do need to watch out because some kids they do try and be tricky and they'll try and like come up and then put their hands back on the mat. So you need to be aware when you're doing a mat return. And something worth mentioning to your athletes is as they come up, be aware. Like I'm not gonna lock my hands until I feel him start to actually come up. Here, I have now locked my hands. Once he's up to his feet, there's two things I wanna do. One is I wanna cinch my grip around his waist. Right now, if I just try and pick him up, I'm gonna expend a ton of energy, especially at a heavier weights, and it's not gonna be very effective. My grip's not very tight. This is a loose grip. So what I'm gonna do is cinch my hands to the side, to the hip that I wanna lift on. So here, I come here, now my hands on his hip. This is a lot tighter of a grip. From here, I'm gonna step around so my feet are 90 degrees to the hip I've cinched around. Now, all I have to do is pop my hips and swing his feet out to the side, right there. It makes it so you're in a much stronger position mechanically. If he comes up, right here, this is hard to mat return from. This is like trying to WWE suplex someone. I need to get in a stronger mechanical position. So I'm gonna cinch my hands to one hip. Doesn't matter which hip. Probably the one I'm closer to is the one I wanna go to. Now I'm gonna step around so my feet are at 90 degrees to his hips. That creates a load. It's like a spring. From here, I'm gonna pop my hips, swing his feet out to the side, and as I do that, so I'm here, as his feet come out, and he hits it's almost vertical, I'm gonna drive the hand that's around his hips to the mat, to return his hips to the mat. So what that looks like is here, come around, I pop, and I drive. I'm driving that hand that's around his hips to the mat. Now I have him flat. We can start riding him. It's a lot easier of a position to ride from. So again, he comes up, being careful. Again, this is the last ditch thing. You really should try and break him down first, but then sliding my hands around to the hip. I'm gonna pop, come around. Now I'm loaded. I'm just gonna pop my hips. This isn't a big lift. It's really just popping my hips. His feet come out vertical. I'm driving it down to the mat. Now we can start to ride him.